My, oh my. What a series of runs, you know? The meat one or the salad one. What do we have left as Blue Baby? Dude, we've only got true ending? Let's send it. Or alt path. Let's send it, man. Let's give it a try. And sorry to the YouTube audience, we're continuing to speak about, you know, the experience of meal eating out with a group of friends and stuff like that. Mostly, you know, as spectators now because, you know, things are still somewhat locked down over here. But anyway, I just encourage you, 11 to 4, Monday to Friday, you can come hang out with us in chat. What the heck is this gonna do, man? But that's why I always, like, found it so hilarious on that Kitchen Nightmares episode where, like, the lady orders a hamburger from Jay Willie's and they run out of buns and they serve her on sourdough bread and she starts to cry. And I'm like, come on, lady. I'm like, look, I don't know what's going on in your life. You could be having a terrible day, okay? I acknowledge that. But at the same time, you're making the dinner really awkward. Like, I gotta tell you, if I was at dinner with somebody and then they got... It depends. If they were a great friend or a family member and they had a horrible day and this is the straw that broke the camel's back and I know that, I would be like, I understand why this is happening. It's just bread, but it's not just bread. The bread's just the tip of the iceberg. If they were an acquaintance, I would be like, I'm never going out for dinner with that person again. They got sourdough bread instead of a hamburger bun on their burger, and they cried in the restaurant. Made everything super awkward, and I just can't... I mean, could you blame them? Yes, I know the name of the restaurant. It's a landmark episode, dude. Jay Willie's is an all-time classic. It's no Amy's Baking Company, but it's a classic. Tears of Joy? Tears of joy stream down my face with buns wide open. Okay, maybe we'll work on the phrasing. We'll work on the phrasing of that one. Bring it back next time. Isn't that too judgmental? Isn't it judgmental of you to say that's too judgmental? Maybe it's just judgmental. Maybe I've had a hard day, and watching that lady cry over her hamburger bun was just the thing that broke my judgmentalness. You know, it broke the camel's back, you know? I also had a hard day of watching Kitchen Nightmares, and honestly, I just had enough when I saw her losing it. As a result, I kind of lost it, and because I have a reason for losing it, I can't be criticized. But now I gotta think, oh yeah, maybe you had a bad day when you posted that, and then when I went off on it, it made you snap and post it in the... And then the people reading it maybe as well were like... And then... So I think the end game is that either we never judge anybody or we judge everybody. And I'm definitely more inclined to the latter, I think, is the... I mean, if I acknowledge that within myself, for sure. Oh, hello. Oh, you may take the UFO. Trade offer, you take the UFO. I get a nice little breeze coming out of that door, honestly. Oh no, wait, it's because you stepped in front of the fan for a second, and then when you moved away, my brain was like, nice breeze. It acknowledged that... Oh wait, don't go down there. Anyway, sorry, I'm rambling. Just taking the fan away for a second left my brain was like, oh, nice breeze is coming back. Excuse me. Dude, okay, dude, come. It's so tempting. Can we get a third mom's knife in a row? I gotta think about this one. Many people are saying no. Yes, no, no. Okay, fine. You're right. Okay, fine. I'm a piece of garbage. Okay, fine. I won't go into the deal with the devil. Fine, whatever. Have it your way. I just had a really hard day. Normally the thing that I order from the restaurant comes with basmati rice, and then I was at the store and they were like, oh, we're out of basmati rice. Is it okay if we serve you with jasmine rice? And I was like, am I being punked right now? Like, all day long, I've just been thinking about that jasmine rice, dude. I mean, the basmati, or whatever. The one that... The important thing is it didn't have what I wanted. I will literally kill both of us. There you go. There's the callback. Imagine if they hit you with some Calrose. Dude, imagine if they hit you with some Arborio. Hey, can I get the green coconut curry? Yeah, sure. What kind of rice do you want that on? White or brown? How about an Arborio? You want a green coconut curry risotto? Yes, you donkey? It's raw? You seen the episode of Kitchen Nightmares where, like, the restaurant's super messy and then Gordon starts pulling the floorboards up and the guy's shoes are shoved under the floorboards? I saw a clip from that one the other day. It reminded me. I don't know, there's just, like, loose floorboards in the restaurant and Gordon picks one up and there's, like, a single shoe underneath it. And then he's like, are these your shoes? And he's like, no, Gordon, those are not my shoes. I don't know what happened there. And you're like... Yeah, he was sticking his hands in, like, the sofa in the restaurant, and, a comb came out? Oh, man, that's, Oh, under the booth seat, that's right. I was thinking, so I've been walking a lot, you know, for years, really, but especially lately with the baby. What's with the fact you see a lot of clothing detritus on the ground? I've seen men's underwear, oftentimes baby clothes, which is very weird. Single socks and single shoes. But what's super weird is that you never see, I feel, like a men's shirt on the ground, just sitting there, which makes no sense because it's also, like, perhaps the most optional piece of clothing in the summer in the city. Considering all the shirtless people that I see on a weekly basis, I would expect occasionally I'd see a shirt in the wild just hanging out on the ground, but nah, it's always like one sock or one shoe, and you're like, what happened? How did this come to pass? I don't have an answer. I think it's one of those phenomenons that just science has not yet figured out how to explain. Oh yeah, good. Just blow yourself up. I have kidney stone. Okay, there we go. Angel deal. As of right now, we still have no bombs. Bombs, please. I require some bombs so I can make it to the next floor. That's not Star of Bethlehem. That's Eden's Soul. It's still good, don't get me wrong. Don't forget the knife piece. Great intel. I was literally about to forget the knife piece. I would like to see a white fire, please. Malf, did you see that somebody linked you to a Zillow post today? That was a house that has just been completely, like, I don't even know what word to use, but just spray painted all over it. Like, I guess that it had disgruntled tenants and they just spray painted like all over everything. But then the house, that the landlord isn't even fixing it up. It's a total party house. Look at all Garfield, fully furnished. But the Zillow post is ridiculous. It's like, yes, like not every single surface has been defaced by black spray paint. Also, do not go down into the basement. The freezer has been without power for a year and has like an absolutely ungodly smell coming out of it. Do not, it was all caps, like, do not open the freezer. And you're like, what the heck are you doing? Oh, we should save a poop that could give gas. Which one of you is gassy? You're not gassy. You're not gassy. You're not gassy. You're not gassy. You might be gassy, so I save. We have a bomb. Thank you. I'm willing to fight for it, man. We're on a heck of a streak right now. I'm riding the wave. Plus, it gives us more charges for Eden Soul. Don't dead open inside. Is madness, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. It sucks that, like, you know, your whole property got defaced. I'm not saying I know the story, but, like, maybe it also got defaced. Oh, thank you. Because of the fact that you let the freezer be without power for a year, and then it turned rotten and had an unbearable smell. Who knows? Mold people incoming. Are you saying the freezer spray painted the walls? I'm just saying the jury's out. Who's to say whether the freezer did it or the tenants? Dude, I'm just saying, if I were the tenants, I think I would be like, you can't prove that I spray painted all that stuff that says go to hell landlord's name. You can't prove that. Oh yeah, oh, what happened to the walls? Oh, somebody broke in. Didn't you see? There's a serial graffiti break and enter demon, a fiend that's loose in the city right now. There's been a rash of break-ins, and then I guess they have a grudge with this person that has like your exact name. Yeah, they got us. Sorry, the fiends. You ever hear of Banksy, sweetheart? It's a Banksy original. It's called, Down with the Capital Class, and then there's a / and it says, frick you, Jane. Open parentheses, go to hell, close parentheses. Tilde BT dub, all caps, don't open the freezer. It's a classic. It just sold on that. It sold on Gary V's NFT auction house for $47,000. Okay, so I'm a genius. Watch this. It might hurt us once, but I'm still a genius. You ready? It goes like this. It goes like this. We get gas, and we use. No. We get fire. Yeah. Hold. This is gonna work. You're gonna be ashamed of your words and your deeds. Fire. Hold. Take damage. No, we got another bomb chill. We got another bomb chilling over there. Let's go. Oh, it just worked. Okay, anyway. Whatever. I'm a genius, probably. Down to the next floor. Nailed it. Use Eden Soul in a secret room. That's a great piece of intelligence. I agree. Normally, I would have popped it right off the bat. Now that it's charged, I think you're right. Wait, doesn't it just give you 2 angel deals? Or am I wrong? Yes, it just gives you 2 angel deals. You have no reason. No, it's depending on the 2 of the current item room pool. Really? You're thinking of Alabaster Box. You know what? I am thinking of Alabaster Box. I was testing to see if you knew what Eden Soul did. Good job. You passed. Some of you, anyway. One guy passed. Ban that guy? I'll consider it. It's the kind of guy who would give you sourdough bread instead of hamburger buns. I will say, in the interest of fairness, and Mouth, you're gonna love this one. This is ammunition for you to make fun of me in the future. Have I ever cried in a restaurant? I don't know if I've cried, but I've definitely I was at a Burger King with my dad when I was probably like 12. And I ordered a burger, but I forgot to ask for it plain. And then when it came, it had mayonnaise on it. If I didn't cry, I almost cried, for sure. He basically got cyberbullied by my tears. And then went up and ordered a new burger. Which is like, I agree, I shouldn't have been enabled. But I was at the time. And I think, you know, as a parent, you also understand there are, you know, some situations where you're like, you know, for $5, I can make this problem go away. So I'm just gonna make the problem go away. Homing bombs? I would like some spirit hearts, please. I would like a Steam sale, please. Okay, here's how you do it. Gas. Fire. Get owns. I purchased the Steam sale. Mayo is bad. That's an acceptable cry situation. I mean, I was at the point in my life there where I still thought, like, the food had, like, power over me. You know, I was like, you know, if I eat this, like, I'm gonna be in misery, you know? Now I'm like, you know, I mean, we've been there before. We've been here with, like, the... It always ends up with, like, the... Oh, NL thinks being an adult is never having a preference over anything. That's not really where I want it to go. But I will say, like, speaking of which, when people are... I don't think I will ever scrape something off of a food item ever again in my life. The amount of destruction that the scrape does to the food product is so much worse than, like, one ingredient you don't really like. Like, when people are like, oh, if you don't like mushrooms on your pizza, just pick them off. You really want me to, like, destroy my slice? And then you also want, like, get my hands all, like, marinara sauced up and stuff like that? And it's like, you just eat it. And then, like, the little part of your brain that's like, oh, I don't like mushrooms. You're like, okay, so, like, a couple of the bites, you're gonna be like, that's pretty mushroomy, and you're gonna get over it. Screw you. No! That's what Chib's tweet was about? Dude, I finally get it. Where is the secret room? This is like the hardest secret room I've ever found in my entire life. I will say, you know, sometimes there's foods like I'm not an enormous fan of. And I just, where's the secret room, Drake? If there's a way to eat around it, I may. Or, I might just live with it. This is a really weird secret room location, man. Look, a rune bag is still pretty good. I'm not upset. Key beggar is terrible, but A rune bag is not so bad. I nearly cried when I got too much cucumber on my hot dog. What, Jesse? What the heck are you talking about? I mean, I think we'd fight the boss, see if we get an angel room, and then come back and maybe hit the 6th room if we don't like what we get over there. I think there's some value there. You mean relish? Oh, you were talking about relish. That changes everything. I mean, it's, in my opinion, not something worth crying over, but maybe you had a hard day. Like, maybe someone used the wrong kind of bread for your hamburger sandwich. I grab. I don't grab. I go back to the dye room. I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, I'm not a scraper. I would much rather just, I don't know, deal with it. Someone said, oh, someone said, what if it was like a 9 billion Scoville pepper or something like that? Dude, as soon as it touches like the food item, like, you're not getting away with it. We have chaos. We do have chaos. What if it's poop? I think that was Popula Duplex and something else. Or no, you know what? It was probably Diplopia because of chaos. Anyone want to tell me what the what you get from the Hanged Man Tainted card? What does kill chaos mean, by the way? I have seen a lot of people posting about it. Just try it. Forehead. Turns you into the keeper for a while. You get coins on kills and triple shots for 30 seconds. Alright, now all I need to do is land a single kill, and then, it's pretty good. The Final Fantasy protagonist wishes to kill chaos. Okay, well, you know, good for them. Final Fantasy 1 spin-off? Dude, when did they make Final Fantasy 1? I thought they were on like 14 by now. I know it's not even like a joke. I don't even know what the... I'm just trying to make you laugh because like you understood what I was going for at this point. This is looking not good. Oh, I see. I guess the poop bounced off of the empty space and thus cannot hit the enemy. Explode? Many explosions incoming? Oh, many explosions! Okay, what the heck? Candy Heart? Well, I'm not gonna Diplopia Candy Heart. I'm also, wait, does Candy Heart even work as this character? What a slap in the face, man. Useless. Useless! What a great idea for a character. Hey, we made a character where none of the items work for them. On the bright side, though, their chance of getting a deal with the devil, which they can then skip to get a useful deal with the angel, is much higher. That's an HP up. I accept that. This run is busted. Is it busted, or is it about to bust out? It's busted. Understandable. Have a good day. I'm more confident than I've ever been that even with a semi-garbage run, as long as we have HP, there's a chance we beat the boss here. But I am hoping that maybe we look at Dreamcatcher, and Dreamcatcher says something to us like, hey, Mom's Knife's coming up on the next floor. That would be helpful for me. We have gotten Mom's Knife 2 previous runs in a row. What is the name of the corpse boss? Uber mom, I believe is the answer. Uber mom. Next question. Correct. That is correct. I don't get hit twice on one room. Can I say that the worst thing about this right now is that, like, when we re-rolled, we had the kidney stone effect active, and now our face is just, like, constantly shifting between pride and embarrassment? I can live with that. Face is beet red for my family photo. That's what I'm... Dude, it's only like 2 weeks until the new season comes out. Oh, baby. Now, if you watched anything good on Netflix recently... Because I'm here to tell you, Disney Plus, in case you're not... Oh, I'm stupid. In case you're not familiar, maybe you need some more convincing. Only one streaming service has access to the Chris Kattan film, Corky Romano. Does that sway your opinion of where you'll be spending your streaming time? You guys want some cookies? In Canada specifically. Yeah, I can only speak to Canada. I'm a Catan head, so yes. There's dozens of us. Huge fan of Chris Kattan. You can take away our cars, but you can't take away our dreams. Yeah, because we're sleeping when we have them. All-time classic comedy line. I don't know him. You know him. He goes, you guys want some cookies? You will be like, I don't know him. And then you're going to look him up on Google Images and you're going to be like, yeah, I know him. He's the coolest guy in the world. What do I do on this room? I forgot. Yeah, not that is a good start. Okay, well, I'd say they're really... Oh, I can't make it through the door anymore. That's a problem. You can? Hold on. There's a play here. It's a weird one, but just work with me. This would be an all-timer. If it actually came to pass, this would be one of the greatest plays in Isaac history. Well, first we do this. Okay. It would still be one of the greatest plays in Isaac history. Get ready. This is what it's all about. Now we enter this room. We get the broken stopwatch. One of the most important items. I definitely was not begging for some kind of, like, maybe a squeezy, for example. But when we make it out of this, I'm taking everybody to Dairy Queen. It's just the kind of run, you know, it's been a long one. We earned it. This is a certified, like, streak ender. But I refuse to submit. Just keep it going. That's not legally binding, by the way. Or you know what? It is legally binding, but I'm just gonna put up a picture of the inside of a Dairy Queen, and be like, here we are. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Nope. No. You don't have my permission to hit me. It's just gonna make it even harder. It's been a long day, champ. How about some hot eats and cool treats? There could be hold on. Bombs? Make gas at door. 6 bombs. Or six poops can't be done. Okay, we need to find a way to get into We need to find a way to do anything. Okay, there's two plays here. First play, this is HP up. That's a slap in the damn face. Now we have more bombs. So or more poops. So here's what you do. You save. You make gas. You use. You use. You use. You use. We enter the secret room. None of those fires have spirit hearts in them, unfortunately. Well, an attempt was made. Now, you know, last resort. We'll see either second secret room or maybe scapular will just work for us. It totally did. All right. I'm still gonna fish for the second secret room. No, I'm gonna enter the curse room with our bombs. We know these don't have spirit hearts because we have Guppy's eyeball. Another Guppy item? Well, it's probably not from when we have chaos, but... Well, okay, okay. Would be awesome to find a lot of spirit hearts in Diplopia, but what's done is done, man. Okay, time to not die on the mausoleum. This is your certified dumpling break. My wife so graciously delivered me some dumplings. I will now eat one. Not asked for. Two books. It was Book of Sin, How to Jump. This is a good room. We can... Oh, the slip drib. This is not Diplopia, though. It's not quite worthy. Book of Sin, How to Jump. In my world, Book of Sin, How to Jump equals Book of Skip, How to Dump. We will be skipping that for Planetarium chance. +2, thank you. I'm a changed man. Like I'm actually like I'm going off here. I can't believe we got a Tears downgrade on our previous floor. Like what a slap in the face. I'm pretty sure that's the pill right there. Honestly, if Broken Stopwatch speeds up the mother fight, that's good for me. Cause like most of the time I take damage, it's from anticipating enemies will be better than they are, and then they're too slow, and that trips me up more than anything else. This is so easy. It's like not even... It's like, why even bother? Soul of the Forgotten? Trade offer, you receive another almost useless rune. I receive an essay about how you could have used it better. I shouldn't be here. Hold on, I have a question about how the scapular works. That may not be relevant if we take damage on this room. If we, let's say we have one spirit heart, as we do right now. If we play the demon beggar, we will then go to 1.5 spirit hearts. Is that correct? I know it seems weird, but we'll go to 1.5. We walk out, we walk back in. We can do it again, right? But 2 times this time? You can't abuse it. Okay, I'm putting my trust in you. I don't think I've ever... Wow, okay. Thanks so much for your help. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the trunk. Doesn't matter. I'll win in spite of that. I'm going to lose. No, no, not like this. Not like this. Let me out. Excuse me, my game appears to be broken. The enemy took 0 damage, even though we got hit with the High Priestess card. One of the most valuable cards in the game. Saved. Saved. More. Slash marker. Trunked.